你好，我讲 Lorax, 是的 Gushi. Today, we are going to be talking about something called smog.
I'm not sure if you can really tell by the video that I'm taking, but it's kind of hazy in Beijing. It's always hazy in Beijing, and it's actually not haze or fog at all. It's actually something called smog, aka air pollution. The air quality here is so polluted that you actually never really see a blue sky, and it kind of smells a little bit sometimes, and depending on the day, the air quality can be so bad that you have to wear a mask in order to cover or keep yourself safe from the detrimental effects of the air quality here.
Now, there's lots of human causations to smog. One is the burning of fossil fuels. That is a big, huge one, whether it's cars, buses, trains, or even the energy that we use to power our homes. All of it is created by fire or burning coal or other different forms of energy. And a lot of it creates smog or air pollution.
Now, smog has this score called PM levels. PM levels are particulate matter levels, which is very bad for people and animals and trees. PM levels, when they're very high, it increases the risk of cancers, asthma, and lots of other diseases. Air pollution affects everyone. There is going to be an app that I'm going to be using throughout the rest of my trip called Air Matters. Air Matters measures the air quality in each city. It all includes pollen levels as well as PM levels, and in Beijing, the PM levels were very high, which meant a lot of people stayed inside and they wore masks.
These beautiful, beautiful birds.
北京小吃驴打滚，爆肚欢迎品尝。
To deter everybody from air pollution, because if these birds die, then that means you need to go inside, and that's really sad.
欢迎光临
These
本
birds
店，
don't
有
belong
老
in
北京
cages.
炸酱面、老北京烤鸭、大碗牛肉面、手工水饺、馄饨，各种盖饭。
It's crazy. Clean air should be everywhere, and it's not here in Beijing.
When I was in Beijing, there was a lot of smog everywhere, except in one place, and that was in the Temple of Heaven. You know why? Because there were lots of plants and trees and no cars.
Hi, Rara. Hello. We are in the Temple of Heaven, and it's heavenly here, and there's so many trees, and it's so easy to breathe. It smells nice. And we love trees.
Why are we continuing to put this into the air? There are other alternatives that we can do. I don't understand why we're still trying to just slowly kill ourselves and our environment by burning fossil fuels. So in this blog post, I'm going to be sharing with you 2 illustrations that reflect my interpretation of smog. The first one is here, and it says stop where the smog is, and then I put I speak for the trees, because that's what the Lorax does. We speak for the trees. And then this is a big, huge smokestack right here, and this is my kind of like globe or something, planet. And then it's a picture of a person that's green that's jumping, and it says, "You are the light," because my goal here is to spread love, light, and sunshine and rainbows and preserve lots of pretty trees. My second one right here
These are 2 smokestacks, and it's going into this tree and these birds and this family that's chilling outside, and they're, you know, kind of covered in smog. And then the smog is coming from this factory right here. And this factory makes TVs, vacuums, dolls, cars, and toothbrushes, which is just one of a few of the many things that get manufactured here in China as well as elsewhere around the world. And then it says right up here, it says, do we really need it? And then in parentheses it says refuse, because that's step 1 of the zero waste movement. And then right here it says, if we don't change, then nothing changes. And then right here it says reduce, because I want to reduce our smog, we want to reduce our waste, we want to reduce lots of things. And then chilling right here is the Lorax, because he speaks for the trees, and he's actually saying stop to this factory.